In high school, I only played 1 year of varsity. That's right, only 1 year. That felt like a big setback, like I was already behind before the race even started. But my dad always reminded me. He used to come to my senior year practices and hold up the D1 with his hands. I would never forget that. That expectation stayed with me, even when I didn't have the spotlight at the time. I got the chance to walk on at LSU, but I didn't come in with any fall camp or summer reps. I showed up on the first day of school, like I was dropped into the middle of the ocean. LSU was one of the toughest locker rooms in the country. It was hood, it was cutthroat, and every day you had to fight just to belong. But the truth is, I didn't have any structure yet. My grades slipped. I went from being a good student in high school to an embarrassing 1.8 GPA. The truth is, I was overwhelmed. And as a walk on in that culture, it didn't feel like a true opportunity at the time, so I had to leave. That's when I landed at Blend Juco. And Juco was raw, no lights, no prestige, just survival. Unfortunately, I was the sixth transfer, and only five transfers could play. On paper, it looked like I had no pathway forward. But this time, I locked in. I wasn't going to let grades stop me again. I grinded out 40 credit hours from August to May. That's right, 40. And graduated with a 3.44 GPA and turned my academics into a strength again. The problem is I still didn't have any game day film. All I had was practice and word of mouth. So I treated practice just like a game day. Every rep, every drill, I carried the standard. That's how I started to build a name. By May 10th, 2012, I walked across that graduation stage at Blinn with no idea where I was going next. No offers, no plan, just faith and preparation. One day, I sent my old high school highlight tape to Ohio and told them I was at Blinn, and they just happened to be in the area. They was able to speak to one of my coaches at Blinn, and one thing led to the next, and I had a full ride scholarship. That wasn't luck. That was God, preparation, and when expectation meets opportunity. And through it all, that expectation my dad set, holding up that D in the one with his hands, that never left. It stopped being about a logo on a jersey. It became a mindset, a standard I carried into everything, even beyond sports. That's why I built D1 expectation. Because whether you're a young athlete, a parent, or a professional trying to figure out your next move, that expectation never stops.